not so hidden anymore, is an Indian ruin called the Fitzmaurice Indian ruin. Used to go to it when I was a kid. Actually did a presentation on it when I was a kid. The camera makes it blend in, but you see it? Surrounded by houses now, but I guess there's like 50 mounds that used to be on this one little area. It's really cool. See if I can get close to it. To get to the Indian ruin, I must pass through the water, but the bridge is washed out. I must travel far to get there. This must be a medieval torture device. Yep. Or some type of a mining stamp. Something. But, yep. Stamp mill. How impressive it was. There was a bridge. But that's too easy. I'll just take the log. Or step over. Whatever works. Oh, I'm across the mighty river now. Was this mighty tree here when that Indian ruin was active? This huge tree. Beautiful tree. Could have just been a baby. A dangerous fork in the road. Which way do I go? Which one heads to safety? Which one heads to danger? I'm always for the danger. But I think it's the other side, because we'll find out. Yep. Is this a trail? Where does it lead? Only you're gonna find out sometime today. I'll get back to you shortly. The trail ended up looping and connecting to the other one. So now I'm going up these rocks. I've got to be getting close. Where is it? I can see it from afar. The quest continues. A gate stops me. What do I do? How do I get past the gate? Oh wait, never mind. The quest continues. I feel I'm getting close. Going to the top of the hill. Getting ready to look over soon. What will I find? It's been 30 years since I've been here. You just see it. Right. We got shade now, which kind of makes it hard to see. Look at all those homes. Each pile of rocks was a house. Let's get closer. No, I'm not going to look here, but anywhere in this area it could be points, pottery, anything. But I'm not into that. I don't keep that kind of stuff. I don't like the politics of it, and I'd just rather leave it where it is. But anywhere in this area, I mean, look at how close those homes are to it. Could be artifacts. When I was a kid, it wasn't fenced off. It's probably good that it is, but I think the damage was done to it a long time ago. It was surveyed, and I think they found a lot of stuff. A lot of broken pots. Rumor is that kids came and broke everything, you know, in the 60s, 70s. But look at that. Some of the houses still stand a little bit, or they were redone. As a kid, there was pottery everywhere here. But you know how it goes. Someone takes, oh, I'm going to take a little bit. Everyone says that, and everything's gone. And of course, a lot of it washes down. You know, it's quite the climb. It's not steep, but enough to where things could start washing down and then keep going down. Kind of sucks there's not a lot of pottery like there used to be, but 30 years, do you blame it? But that's a lot of water, it's a lot of people, a lot of it's washed away and taken away. But let's see if we can find something to show what this place was. It's hard to tell whether it's rock or not, but that does look like a piece. You see how smooth it is? It's on the other side of the fence. So does that. So, see, the fence does work. Look at this wash area, and you can see little fragments of pottery. It's hard to tell the difference because they use the rocks that surrounding it. So there's a lot more on the other side of the fence now. Look on that rock. A lone piece just sits on the rock. How long has it been there? Didn't get there on its own. Somebody had to put it there. Here we go. Yeah. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Just mixed in with the rocks. Just some more mixed in with other rocks. You can tell how glossy it is and smooth. More than likely it's a piece. There's some more. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This was probably a lookout overlooking the mining that was going on in the 1800s or anything. But it was pretty big. This is at the base of the Fitzmaurice ruin. It still has very little growth, and I don't think they really know if it's a burial or if it's just something that was ceremonial, but not much grows here. See if we can zoom in. Out of all the other areas, this one's flat and pretty barren compared to everything else. So something is there. You can tell where there's water. It's super green. I'm glad it's preserved and that it keeps people out, because it only takes a few hundred people to completely destroy a Native American Indian heritage. It sucks there's so many houses building around it, but at least they're trying to preserve it. This is a cool piece. Yeah, smooth and rough. Just left in nature. Going back to nature. Most people would never know. And another piece. You can hear the difference. Click. There's some more. That one's a little different. All through these washouts, you'll find stuff. Just gotta look. Pottery and artifacts, like I said, don't interest me, but it's cool that it's here. And somebody once lived. Found a little pocket. No, it's just a rock. But look how thick that piece is. And these ones, which don't fit, but listen to them. Kind of sounds like coins. The jingle. Isn't that cool? There's more here. What happens is it washes down and just collects, and then eventually is gone. Once the pots get broken, they are returned to earth. Over time, everything ends up down there. Every rainstorm. Native Americans' hands forged this, created this, made it to use it to survive in the desert. And then one day, they're just gone. And I often wonder, about their lives. Were they happy? Were they content? What was their goals in life beyond survival? A house still stands today, and hopefully will stand for a long time. No longer has the mud, no longer has the idea of being a home, but it was once a home to a family. most people find this boring, but just the texture and the way the rocks are and the weeds, I just find it fascinating because it's pretty cool because you never know what's in it. It's so many colors. I know, bores most people. No, it won't let me out. No, I didn't do anything wrong. Oops. Okay, nearly lost my cool there.